another dimension. I made contact.
Permissions First instance initiated. All probability field. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase. Arbiter. This moment was always foreseen. Now, it comes to pass. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator. Time, in this place, flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Rinnesetan civilization. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here. Arbiter, heed me now. Let me unveil Rinneseta's beginnings.
बताओ चाचा कट सीन में वीडियो में
In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide. The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
क्या चीज़ है भाई तो मुझे ही करना पड़ेगा
Your light blesses us.
मज़ा आ रहा है
We follow your will. To build our republic.
Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrought false miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea.
By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Rinneseta beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnidian did steer Rinneseta's fate. And I too once guided Rinneseta's course. truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Thermodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their civilization? Must belong to its people. Only the people.
Thermodian's power to open.
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that resonator became the Thermodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Minasita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Rinacetans' oldest memories. If the Rinacetans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past, Arbiter. The hour of farewell hath come. Go now. Gather every last. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Rinaceta shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now, tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me?
तभी तो तलवार वापस डाली है मैंने सीट में वापस, वरना तलवार नहीं उठा देता। इतना समझदार तो हुई यार मैं, मैच्योर।
This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinasita. Use it to bring back Leviathan.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thenodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Kartetia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Kartetia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest...
भाई कितनी हॉट है यार, कितनी सेक्सी, कितनी क्यूट है भाई। मैं तो मर जाऊंगा भाई। तो उसकी गर्दन का जो दिल है ना भाई, दिल आ गया भाई मेरा। अच्छा हुआ मैंने इसको पुल कर लिया भाई, मजा आ गया भाई।
The next harbinger of the dark tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the dark tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the tide spawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the... You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them and I take what they know. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the tide spawn's core. Maybe even the Harbinger. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Thenodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon.
भाई क्या ऑरा लेक कैरी कर रही है भाई ये। मैं तो बहुत हेल्पलेस फील कर रहा हूँ भाई इसके ऑरा के आगे। खैर मेरी भी बात
When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
I my queen. हाँ मेरा ऑरा कम।
Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud, messy, unforgettable.
मैंने कहा था वो उठाने का लौड़ा वही।
The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over.
These things, they're all tide spawn.
Civilization capsule was painted by the Dark Tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the Dark Tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are clear. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data. But Avidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it! I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh feast.
Live to hunt. Hey.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your potions for those who still have hope. I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. She is.
The Physalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved dark tide. It feeds on human. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, all we can offer is the dignity of... Matriarch of Physalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice.
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalians.
The dead rest. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But the divinity's statue, it was Leviathan.
It's very likely Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on...
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advance.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived! Thessalia Fells. It's already... Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching toward...
Rover.
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify... Whether the Sentinel comes or not.
O light of Genesis, shield us! As we were at the dawn, so we stand today, as the Sentinel soldiers.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source.
It's you. Forgive me that you have to see me like this.
When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. My hopes and dreams. All from Septimov to Raguna. The blame lies. This is the role fate wrote for me. I am the one who glimpsed fate. But who can truly know the mind of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king. Bearer of extraordinary power, I shall be crowned in glory.
Avidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight.
I can quench their hunger or ignite. I will tear down this wretched, false words for eternity.
One more time.
Three. Just a scratch. You can't escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Keep it together.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
His will is stirring within the dark side. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. Very well.
You begins to stir.
The wicked. Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Last chance.
Speak of the devil. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
Ha!
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind rise! Hopefully this helps. Bad timing. Last chance.
Behave now.
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
कितना मारना पड़ा इस मदरचोद को।
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. No one escapes the melting pasts. Wield the dark tides.
A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit.
A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain. Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. Through contradictions and conflict. Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Renacita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy?
You brought ruin to Renacita. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned, when dark water...
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all tides. When I was absorbing the tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
Then, why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. Created his own truth. That's why perfect sacrifice to bury the two wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he wished. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. Live to The tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averadov.
I'm so scared.
It's you. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the... But
You can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cardathia?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the Ascendant gates for me.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Wuthering Waves में alternate dimension जो बनाते हैं ना ये भैंचो पाप चीज़ है भाई.
Stand down.